squared away for the stream here. So I think up for us is to hit the countdown there, and then we're gonna get into some H.E.I.DRA versus Honeywell Viltrumites tonight on the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup Marvel Rivals week for the playoffs. Coming right at you, right after we hit the starting soon. Don't go anywhere. JT Displays, keep it locked in here. And hello folks, welcome to the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup presented to you by H.E.I.DRA Air Conditioning, Heating, Plumbing, Brains, and pipes. There we go. I am JT Displays along here with you for this fantastic matchup here of the H.E.I.DRA squad versus the Honeywell Viltrumites. We're going to have a very fantastic time here as we are going to get underway very shortly between these two. Let's give you a quick rundown of the maps for us tonight of these two 8-2 squads. We are going to be hitting up the Museum of Contemplation, a convoy map for us first, followed by the Empire of Eternal Night Central Park Convergence map. Then, if we have to take it all the way to map number 3, it will be the Hellfire Gala Domination map to finish things off here tonight. I think it's going to be a really fun one here. Obviously, the Viltrumites coming in with 8-2, as are the Honeywell H.E.I.DRA squad there. So Honeywell, the Viltrumites there, and H.E.I.DRA, it's Henderson Engineers. My apologies there to Henderson, thinking that they were Honeywell. No, Henderson versus Honeywell. Of course, both of them long-standing supporters here in the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup, and we couldn't do any of this without thanking our fantastic sponsors. Of course, it is all powered by H.E.I.DRA Air Conditioning, Heating, Plumbing, and Drains, as well as Sky Henderson Engineers Select Quote, and it's right here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn. Or hey, Prime Sub never goes astray here, as we're gonna get kicked off into things pretty soon here. We're gonna give you a rundown of the two teams as they're gonna be looking into things right now as we hit in between the games here. Take a look at the team lobby here for us. We got Dalp, Ant Vibs, Fury 26K, Atomic Samurai Smug, and Eisen rounding out the Viltrumite squad. Then for the Henderson Engineers H.E.I.DRA squad, it's JJJJJJ Dayton Ducky, who's already getting a lot of hype in the chat there. NT Levy, the Bee, Bait It, and Tap Ant round out that squad. So that is how our competitors are looking on the field. We're going to take a quick break, folks. When we come back, we'll get into that first map here to help us decide who's moving on in these playoffs here, as we are going to get underway on that again. We already had the upper bracket finished out for this week here. That was between the Honeywell Harbingers and the Sky Revengers. We'll tell you about that after the break.
One, two, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And welcome back in, folks, as we get to the picks and bans for the Museum of Contemplation map here. See how things get shaken up immediately here. Penny Parker and the Loki immediately taking off there. Loki very strong right now in Season 9, so definitely worth a ban right there. Penny can be situationally very strong still, and so on a combat map there, making sure that she's not able to lock down something defensively can be a good reason there. No Groot, also not a bad ban there, and no Squirrel Girl, certainly able to bounce those acorns around corners of the Museum of Contemplation there. It should help keep things more line of sight and control that for the Viltrumites there, that ban. H.E.I.DRA just picking, generally strong characters there and getting rid of the Magneto and getting rid of the Rocket Raccoon. So those team ups are also going to be taking out of the rotation as well in terms of being empowered for both these teams. So that is where I think some of the magic and some of the math goes into some of these picks and bans here. But leaving the Gambit free is a choice for the Viltrumites there. Let's see if H.E.I.DRA is able to capitalize here with the B. So again, without the Magneto, which they banned off there, I mean, still an opportunity maybe with the, if they switch over to the Jubilee perk, but the Gambit and Magneto team up very, very strong there. The teams.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
Make our way down to the van for kickoff of this one here.
The battle starts in 5.
Got these two get set up early on.
2, 1.
On board with B here is it is H.E.I.DRA trying to push that bus to school here. The school being this first checkpoint at least. I'm cheering for Atomic as well in the chat there. On board there with the Viltrumites. Healer here. Eyes him going down there to tap, and JJ also taking out Fury as well, who's on a Hawkeye. So the Viltrumites here gonna get pushed out from this first corner pretty quickly as JJ oozes out to Smug there, who is the better Emma Frost in that one, and Emma helping him with Dap to take down the B. Tapan takes out Amphibs though, as that Luna Snow gets destroyed. Up on the very green Venom there. Able to try to find and dive that back line there as soon as they come around the corner. Waiting for the opportunity here, but might see something to protect, which is their own back line from that very nefarious Black Cat Tap Ant. So dangerous there on the back end. Had to quickly retreat. We'll get on board there with Tap Ant, see if they can try to replicate some of that success they saw earlier. Get that kill on Luna Snow earlier. Black Cat will not be on the point too much, prefers just to kind of fling.
He stopped them in their tracks.
That's better for their playstyle. However, the Viltrumites have kind of stiffened up here, and Amphibs, Dolphin Company here, now pushed the bus
A little help, please.
back around that corner. Really hard engage here, but just under 2 minutes to go here for H.E.I.DRA. Oh, knocked out of the ult there by the Angela. JJ doing a really fantastic job there, saving the team from the Venom ult. Now is going to get the Emma Frost with the KO there. Ult's coming out here from Hawkeye and from Eisen there on the Mantis and try to push them off there. And again, it's Dalp on the back line, keeping the bus from moving. Bait it, taking out Fury. Got a few ults available here for this next team fight. Bait it using, I believe it was Amphibs now. Getting pushed away here as it's going to be the B and it's going to be Faded. Helping to clean up their tap, and H.E.I.DRA making a real big team push here to help push this bus halfway to the checkpoint, but there's a long time there to get to that checkpoint. Means there's a lot of time for another engage here. And with Atomic Samurai having an ult available here, you can expect Viltrumites are going to try to stall this out for as long as possible. Power the B also has that Gambit ult available to kind of boost the team whenever they need to. Dalp's Venom ult there comes down as the B keeping the team alive here, but having to stay on the point there. You got to touch that point. And now use that ult to make sure everybody gets a little bit buffed up there. Atomic goes down quickly as that ult came in here. Fury comes in here to Sling Ring to stay on the point there to try to keep this from moving forward here. However, I don't think that they've got the bodies, and H.E.I.DRA looks like they should be able to push forward here if they can eliminate Faded. Now that Sling Ring still on the point though. Eisen able to get in time to help boost the team using their ult. Gets the KO onto the B there. The Gambit goes down. Angela takes him off there. And now there is somebody on the point there. NG Levy has to stay on that point for as long as possible here, as is Dayton Ducky, because you're not on that point there. The point might be gone. They do hit that checkpoint and are able to push the opposing team off it there. And the Viltrumites maybe thought that they had a stop there, but H.E.I.DRA are able to push through it. The Henderson Engineers get a point on the board now. Reset the clock here now, just about 2 minutes left. Start moving forward here, but now it does, I think, this second portion of the map gets a little bit easier for the attacking side there. I've been wrong before, but I do feel like on this map here, you almost always get to the third point here, unless you get an absolute Herculean defensive effort. This is such an offensive-sided part of the map. Really benefits pushing towards the end game here. Fury working in there with Smug to get NT Levy there. H.E.I.DRA stalled for the moment, as we have trading Namors between Dayton Ducky and Fury. Haven't really been on board with Dayton Ducky much here. And the Whale comes down here and takes out Dayton Ducky. So Fury, who's been on that Namor for most of the game there, getting the better of the other Namor.
Only 60 seconds left.
Got a big chomp there. Trying to get a lot of damage down. Venom's just so strong as a tank in the meta right now. It's hard to really do anything without the Venom there, without contending with the Venom. If you don't put them in their face, it is going to be a problem. Now Faded coming in here with their ult, trying to push them, drop them in here, gets a double, helping with Dayton Ducky there, take out Smug and Atomic Samurai. Eisen also going down, as is Fury, as it's Tapant cleaning up for their team. As H.E.I.D.RA are trying to push through overtime to get to the third part of this convoy map. Smug's ult coming in here, trying to draw them off here. Will they get one on Tap Ant? They will get Tap Ant taken out there. The B taken out, coming in with their ult there. Trying to boost everybody alive on the H.E.I.D.RA side there. Viltrumites, though, with Atomic Sam's ult, just going to sit on the point there and sit on this overtime here. Now they know they need to stay on the point here because this overtime is dependent on their Dane Duggett getting pushed off here. Tap Ant, will the Slingering come in time? It will not! And the Viltrumites stall them to just 1 point.
2, 1. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Very, very close game there.
You'll need a top-notch team.
As we take a look at those scoreboards for us here on the elims. JJJ getting the 7 elims there. 7 final hits, excuse me, as was Tap Ant. So both of them instrumental there to their team success. Dayton Ducky getting 16 kills, 6
30 seconds
final
before you
hits there.
attack. Get ready.
Meanwhile, for the Viltrumite side on that last one there, you know, Dop had a huge game, as did Smug. And really, hard to fault anyone on either side. Just a very close game.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're underway now with the Viltrumites, knowing how far they need to go to make success and win map number 1 here. They are at the advantage and making a good push early on here. They're on board with Faded, trying to be the front line to stop that team up. Gets taken out there, as it is Smug just being indomitable and not allowing themselves and their game plan to be derailed, forcing everybody else to get out of their way. As long as you have the heals on them, helps take out the B with Dalp. Really laying in the big haymakers now, using that Invisible Woman upgrade to that team up there. Really helps boost some of that extra shield health. And really, just a very strong team up there right now. Fury getting to the checkpoint here. Just gonna start driving down on H.E.I.D.RA with that automatic cannon of his. As Spady goes down, as does the B. And helping out Smug, taking out JJJ. As see Smug and Eisen combining together just to push H.E.I.D.RA all the way back to the door now.
We are undefeatable.
As it's clobbering time
You're halfway there. Keep going.
for Smug, and Smug wisely just exits the engagement there, gets healed up, and then runs back in there. That's what you want to see from your thing. Ooh, and they're having to run around this thing here as he's creating so much havoc on that team there for H.E.I.D.RA. Fury trying to take out JJJ is able to help there with Dalp. As the grand finale coming in here from Antvibs. Just create a little bit of health boost there for their team. Helping out Dalp there, who's been huge for their team in this first map. Dalp's looking for another final hit here. Been responsible for so many of them. As Smug is able to get a double kill here. Dalp's already got another ult ready. And that will do game 1,
2, 1.
as it is the Viltrumites from Honeywell taking game number 1 here.
Another epic victory.
And of course it is Dalp with the MVP. As we'll take a look at that scoreboard for round number 1. Viltrumites claiming victory. Yeah, 24 limbs for both Tank, Smug, and Dollop there. 15 final hits, though. Yeah, no wonder it was the Venom absolutely creating chaos here for the team of H.E.I.D.RA there. And we'll see how H.E.I.DRA is able to respond here. So we're going to be moving on to the Empire of Eternal Night for the next map here. We'll get ready here with our players. We'll come back here, take a quick break. When we come back, we will have map number 2, as well as that teased little the other match that was happening this week that I teased earlier. We'll have the results for that for you guys when we come back.
Roger, 0G, and I feel fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And welcome back to the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup Marvel Rivals playoffs between the Viltrumites and H.E.I.DRA of Honeywell and Henderson Engineers, respectively. I am your host, JT Displays, as we are getting into map number 2, Central Park Convergence. Take a look at those bands. Early on here, we've got the Penny Parker going down for the Viltrumites and H.E.I.DRA taking out Groot, as expected from last map as well. Both of them strong tanks. Get rid of the strong tanks. Next one's the Squirrel Girl and the Loki again. Same bands we saw from last map here. Will it be the same across the board here for these two teams? Find out. Last one coming in here. And it's no. Although they will get rid of the Rocket Raccoon there, H.E.I.DRA really did not like seeing the Venom being so strong and in their face. Last one, so I'll have to pick a different route there. No Magneto. Last time, Magneto on the board. This time, Smug. Gonna get an opportunity maybe? Or will it be Dop again? However, an empowered the B there with the Magneto might be on the walking opportunity there. Might be a chance there for him. We are heading here through Le Spooky Central Park.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
That's not up to code there. That's probably a historical, gargoyle, so you can't really get rid of it there, but doesn't really mesh with neighbor's aesthetic. And the treehouse. Let me honestly, Dracula, come on, could have done better.
3, 2.
Regardless, underway.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
H.E.I.DRA look to try to capture the point here. We will get that empowered. That's JJJ on the Magneto, getting taken out there by Eisen early on here, using that DPS Hella to empower so many other team ups right now. It seems like there's so many strong Hella team ups, though, and there is one with her with Namor empowering her. As Namor, both teams there. Seems to be a consistent amount of damage coming out for him there. Time to use those turrets. Forward with NG Levy, trying to keep folks alive for H.E.I.DRA. As they're slowly pushing their way towards the point, not quite getting onto it yet. Smug on the mag. Also, both of them relying on the Scarlet Witch team up there for Magneto. An interesting thing to be aware of there. As potentially teaming up with the Emma Frost would help them, with that extra clone ability there. But the double KO here with Dap and Smug taking out Tapan and the B. H.E.I.DRA getting pushed back here by the Viltrumites right now. As the Viltrumites not allowing themselves to be dominated by H.E.I.DRA's antics right now. 2 minutes still to play. Capture the point for H.E.I.DRA. May see a little bit of a change. As we're about to get ourselves a shortcut to the point there. Using Faded. J. Dayton Dougie gets taken out there early on by Eisen, as they seem to be pretty aware to it there. Faded. Gonna get taken out by Smug. Smug taking out NT Levy as well. As Anvibs is just gonna dance on the point here and keep the Viltrumites in good company right now. Sonic Sam using that flame shield for the empowered invisible woman with the human torch. Dane Ducky trying to find an angle there. Secure something here for the H.E.I.DRA. Viltrumites still defending well. Dane Ducky's ult comes in here. Might be an opportunity now for them to push. As Atomic Samurai, Eisen taking out Tap Ant. Dane Ducky going down as well. The 2 DPS now. The B also going down to Eisen. And Faded also getting taken out here. That is a triple kill for Eisen. And H.E.I.DRA getting a quadra kill there onto NT Levy. H.E.I.DRA running out of time here to try to get onto the point. Do they have something unique and remarkable in store for us to try to find a way onto that point here in 15 seconds? Coming close here for them. Stop. Just getting in their face. And now using their ult just to kind of zone them away from them as much as possible. Tapan came in with the Armed and Dangerous Winter Soldier ult. Too little, too late right now for them. And now they have to switch sides. Instead of attacking that point, they have to defend it and try to do the same thing that the Viltrumites just did to them. Viltrumites winning game 1 there. Now looking to try to win this in a sweep over the Honeywell H.E.I.DRA. And set themselves on a collision course with another opponent. Look at that scoreboard there for us. The final hits telling a story of themselves there. Smug and Eisen getting in there with 6 final hits each. 14, 13, 14, and zeros. And Atomic Samurai also with 10 eliminations there as a Sue Storm. Truly impressive play there from the Viltrumites. Will they be able to unchain the Kumion?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Viltrumites are on a mission to find out, and in doing so, survive in this finals tournament in the losers bracket.
Anyone willing to help? Vortex field.
Eisen now so instrumental to those eliminations early on here with that hit scan DPS. Hella trying to square and secure this away here with Smug creating damage galore with that Chaos Blade. Using the Scarlet Witch team up there. Gets a KO on the JJJJ. Faded also going down, so 2 of those tanks going down there for H.E.I.DRA. Daup's gonna occupy space on the point there. Take out Tap Ant, NT Levy rather, and Dayton Ducky as a double KO there. And that will do it. That is game, set, match. Your winners, moving on here, are the Honeywell Viltrumites. As we get a look at that MVP performance, and who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Smug on the Magneto, decimating H.E.I.DRA there as the Honeywell Viltrumites march on through victory here. And it's gonna be a fate with destiny for them there. As you take a look at those eliminations there, 17, 19, and 19 and 0 13-0 and 19 as well for the Atomic Samurai on the Sioux Storm. They're really well done on that side of things. Meanwhile, unfortunately for Honeywell, for the Henderson Engineers rather, they just couldn't get anything going on that second map. And really it's just how stifling it was by the Viltrumites there, leading to their victory. And so taking a look at the bracket moving on here, with the Viltrumites winning this one here, they will get to face the Wellsky Revengers, as the Revengers dropped to the Honeywell Harbingers in a 2-0 sweep earlier. So the Honeywell Harbingers, they have punched their ticket, I believe, to the grand finals there. Unless my math has deceived me there. I'll double check the bracket there. But the Honeywell Harbingers sitting up there in the winner's bracket. Meanwhile, the Viltrumites move on here, and the Wellsky Revengers will have their opportunity. They beat them once. Can they do it again here? Hey, it's anybody's game at any day. Always a possibility here. We're going to see what happens there next week here. It's going to be round 12, week 5 of the playoffs. But so far tonight, that will do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us on this another edition of the Marvel Rivals playoffs for the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. I'm JT Displays, the host. It's all been powered by Dick Ray Air Conditioning, Heating, Plumbing, and Drains, as well as Select Quote, Wellsky, Henderson Engineers, and right here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn. You can follow me on all my socials, JT Displays at bsky.social, or over on Threads and Instagram, JT_displays. Also on YouTube as well, occasionally on Twitch, but mostly hanging out with you guys right here every Tuesday with Marvel Rivals. We'll be back at it again next week. Until then, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.